सत्व गुरुत्तमं श्रीनिधिं राघवं वन्दे ह्यपार करुणाकरं श्रीशैलपूर्णात् अखिलेतिहास पुराणजालं समवाप्य येन प्रावर्ति संदर्श यतेव शिष्य भावं मुनिं लक्ष्मणमाश्रयेऽहं यं प्रव्रजन्तम् अनुपेतम् अपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातर आजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतसुहृदं मुनिम् आनतोऽस्मि व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रम् अकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं. Namaskaram to all. Without further delay, let us all embark on a virtual journey to the southern banks of the river Ganga, where Shukabrahmam is seated on the Acharya Pitham narrating Srimad Bhagavatam. Parikshit, seated on Darba grass, is listening to the nectarine Bhagavatam. There is no problem there regarding seating arrangements or where can we get seated, where cannot we get seated. There is no problem. Everybody is seated then and there. Therefore, all rishis have assembled without any problem regarding seating arrangements. All rishis have assembled there. Not only that, with Acharya Anugraham, we also joined those Goshti of rishis. And now Shukabrahmam is going to narrate the stories of great Bhagavatas. So, with so much of joy and happiness, Lord Krishna comes and is seated on our lap now. Krishna is also going to enjoy the nectar of Bhagavata Charitrams. So, are you all ready? Are you all seated? Yes. Now I welcome you all to the third day of this Bhagawatha Sapthaham Upanyasam. Now we are going to enjoy three important Charitrams today. First one is Narayana Kavacham in the 6th canto of Bhagavatam. 2. Narasimha Avataram, Prahlada Charitram in the 7th canto. Number 3. Gajendra Moksham mentioned in the 8th canto of Bhagavatam. Now in the southern banks of Ganga, Shukabrahmam narrates to Parikshit about Narayana Kavacham, 6th canto, 8th chapter. Once in a Devasura battle, Devas had lost to the Asuras. At that time, Rupa assumed office as the Guru of Devas. This newly appointed Guru Vishwarupa taught Indra, the chief of Devas, a powerful hymn dedicated towards Narayana called Narayana Kavacham. It comprises of 23 verses. Indra chanted those 23 verses of Narayana Kavacham, and by virtue of that chant of Narayana Kavacham, in the next Devasura battle, Indra and the Devas defeated the Asuras and emerged victorious. These 23 verses, Narayana Kavacham, it is a very, very powerful hymn with which Lord Narayana stays with us always, protects us in all places, in all situations, at all times. So, let us now enjoy the 23 verses of Narayana Kavacham. Verse number 1. Harir vidadyat mama sarva raksham nyastangri padmaf patakendra prithe darari charmasi gadeshu chapa Pashan Dadhanoshta Gunoshta Bahuhu. May Lord Hari, Gajendra Varada, who protected the elephant Gajendra, that Lord Hari, coming in Garuda Vahanam with 8 hands, carrying conch, disc, shield, sword, mace, arrow, bow, and whip. In his 8 hands, protect me always. This is the first verse. May Hari, Garuda Vahana, Gajendra Rakshaka, Gajendra Varada, in Garuda Vahanam with 8 hands, protect me always. Second verse. Jaleshu mam rakshatu matsya murtihi, yado ganebhyo varunasya pashat, sthaleshu maya vatuvamanovyat, trivikramah khevatu vishwarupaha. May Matsya Murti protect me in water. May Vamana Murti protect me on land. May Trivikrama protect me in the skies. So let Matsya Murti protect me in water, Vamana Murti on land, and Trivikrama in the skies. Third verse. Durgeshu atavyaji mukhadishu prabhuhu payan rasimho surayutha parihi vimunchato yasya mahatahasam disho vinedur nyapatangscha garbhaha. May Lord Narasimha protect me during crisis, whenever I go to forest, whenever I am fighting. During crisis, when I go to forest, when I am fighting, may Lord Narasimha protect me. Fourth verse. Rakshatvasau madhvani yajna kalpaha swadamshtrayonnita dharo varahaha ramadrikuteshu athavipravase salakshmanovyat bharatagrajosman. May Varaha protect me when I am in the streets. May Parashurama protect me when I am in the mountain peaks. May Rama and Lakshmana protect me together during my travel. So Varaha in the streets, Parashurama in mountain peaks, Rama Lakshmana during travel. Number 5. Mamugra dharmat akilat pramadat narayanah patu narashchahasat dattastu ayogat athayoga nathaha payat guneshah kapilah karma bandhat. May Narayana save me from negligence, acts of omission. May Narayana Rishi in Badrinath, Narayana and Nara, the twin incarnations, Narayana Rishi save me from negligence. May Nara save me from arrogance. May Dattatreya remove the obstacles that hinder my performance of Bhakti Yogam. May Dattatreya remove the obstacles that hinder my Bhakti Yogam. May Kapila save me from all bonds of karma. So Narayana should save me from negligence. May Nara save me from arrogance. Dattatreya remove the obstacles for Bhakti Yogam. Kapila save me from bonds of karma. Number 6. Sanat Kumaro Vatukama Devat Hayasirshamam Patideva Helanat Devarshivaryaf Purusharchanantarat Kurmo Harirma Nirayat Aseshat. May Sanat Kumara save me from lust. May Hayagriva save me from the sin incurred by insulting deities. May Hayagriva save me from the sin incurred by insulting deities. May Narada remove the obstacles in my daily pujas. Whatever causes obstacles to my daily pujas, may Narada remove them. May Kurma Murti protect me from all narakas, all hells. So Sanat Kumara save me from lust. May Hayagriva save me from sin incurred due to insulting of deities. May Narada remove obstacles in my daily pujas. May Kurma Murti protect me from all hells. Now 7. Dhanvantarir Bhagavan Patu Apathyat Dvandvat Bhayat Rishabho Nirjitatma Yajnascha Lokat Avatat Janantat Balo Ganat Krodhavashad Ahindraha. May Bhagavan Dhanvantari, the Ayurveda Shastra was given by Dhanvantari, the doctor of doctors, Lord's incarnation. May Dhanvantari relieve me from all the diseases related to food consumption. I might have consumed adulterated foods, polluted foods, those forbidden foods I might have taken, I might have consumed. From all those troubles, diseases caused by those foods, may the Dhanvantari protect me. May Rishabhadeva, Rishabha Yoginatha is one incarnation of Bhagavan. May Rishabhadeva protect me from dualities. We see lot of dualities on this earth. Happiness, sorrow, insult, praise, heat, cold. From all these dualities, may Rishabhadeva protect me. May Yajna protect me from defamation. People like to defame others. So may Yajna is one more incarnation of Bhagavan. May Yajna protect me from defamation. May Balarama protect me from evil people. May Adisesha protect me from all snakes. So may Dhanvantari relieve me from the troubles caused by eating forbidden foods. May Rishabhadeva protect me from dualities. May Yajna protect me from defamation. May Balarama protect me from evil people. May Adisesha protect me from all snakes. Now number 8. Dvaipayano Bhagavan Aprabodhat Buddhastu Pashanda Ganapramadat Kalkih Kaleh Kalamalat Prapatu Dharmavanayoru Kritavataraha. May Vyasa protect me from ignorance by giving knowledge. May Buddha ensure that I don't get confused by other religions. Because some people come and confuse us by giving bit notice and all. So I should not get confused by them. May Buddha protect me in that way. May Kalki protect me from the evils of Kali Yugam. So may Vyasa protect me from ignorance. Buddha protect me from getting confused by other religions. Kalki protect me from evils of Kali Yugam. Number 9. Mam Keshavo Gadaya Prataravyat Govinda Asangavam Atharenuhu Narayana Prana Udatta Shaktihi Madhyandine Vishnu Arindra Panihi. May Lord Keshava protect me at dawn. May Govinda protect me in the early hours of morning. May Narayana protect me in the late hours of morning. May Vishnu protect me at noon. So Keshava at dawn, Govinda early morning, Narayana late morning, Vishnu noon. Number 10. Devo Parane Madhogradhanva Sayam Tridhama Vatu Madhavo Mam Doshe Hrishikesha Utardharatre Nishita Eko Vatu Padmanabhaha. May Madhusudana protect me in the afternoon. May Madhava protect me in the evening. May Hrishikesha protect me during sunset, dusk. May Padmanabha protect me at night. So Madhusudana in the afternoon, Madhava in the evening, Hrishikesha dusk, sunset, Padmanabha at night. Number 11. Srivatsadhama apararatra ishaha pratyusha ishosi dharo janardanaha damodaro vyat anusandhyam prabhate vishweshwaro bhagavan kalamurtihi. May the Lord Srivatsadhama, the one with Srivatsam mark on his chest, Srinivasa, may that Srinivasa protect me in late night. At late night may Srinivasa protect me. May Janardana protect me just before dawn. May Damodara protect me in both Sandhya Kalam, morning Sandhya, evening Sandhya. In that Sandhya Kalam, may Damodara protect me. May Kalamurti, one form of Bhagavan, the embodiment of time, that Kalamurti protect me post dawn. So Srinivasa in late night, Janardana just before dawn, Damodara in both Sandhya Kalam and Kalamurti post dawn. So may Bhagavan save me in all places, in all situations and at all times. Not only that, he has got divine weapons. May those divine weapons save me from 12th verse onwards. Number 12. Chakram yuganta nalatigmanemi brahman samantat brahmat samantat bhagavat prayuktam dandagdi arisainyamasu kaksham yatha vatasakho hutashaha. May Sudarshana disc of Bhagavan burn all my enemies to ashes, just like fire burning grass to ashes. Just like fire burning grass to ashes, may Sudarshana Chakra burn all my enemies to ashes. Number 13. Gadeshani Sparshana Vispulinge Nishpindhi Ajita Priyasi Kushmanda Vainayaka Yaksharaksho Bhutagrahan Churnayarin. O the mace Kaumodaki, the Gada, O Kaumodaki, you crush my enemies into powder. You grind and crush my enemies into powder. Number 14. Tvam yatu dhana pramata pretamatri pishacha vipragraha ghora drittin darendra vidravaya krishnapuritaha bhimaswanorer hridayani kampayan. O the conch panchajanya, with your terrific sound, you frighten evil people and drive away pishachas, rakshasas and evil-eyed people away from me. O Panchajanya, with your fierce, terrific sound, drive away, you frighten pishachas, rakshasas, evil-eyed people, drive them away from me. Number 15. Tvam tigma dharasi varari sainyam isha prayukto mama chindhi chakshungshi charman shatachandra chadaya dvisham agonam harapapa chakshusham. O the sword Nandaka of Bhagavan, O sword Nandaka, you chop off all my enemies into pieces. O the shield, Ketayam of Bhagavan, O shield, you cover the eyes of evil people so that they won't cast evil glances on me. So, to prevent their evil look on me, you cover the eyes of evil people. Shield. O sword, you cut my enemies into pieces. Now, number 16. Yenno bhayam grahebhyo bhut ketubhyo nribhya evacha sarisripebhyo damshtribhyaha bhutebhyo mhobhya evacha. Hereafter, as I have chanted the first 15 verses of Narayana Kavacham, hereafter I am not afraid of Navagrahas. I am not afraid of great flocks of kings. I am not afraid of other people. I am not afraid of reptiles. I am not afraid of biting insects. I am not afraid of bhutas. I am not afraid of my sins as well. Hereafter, each one of us need not be afraid of Navagrahas, flags, people, reptiles, insects, bhutas and sins. So all our fears have got destroyed. Number 17. Sarvani yetani bhagavan namarupastra kirtanat prayantu sankshayam sadhyaha yenastray of pratipakaha. By praising the names, forms and divine weapons of Bhagavan, all our obstacles get destroyed. Just by praising the divine names, forms and weapons of Bhagavan, all our obstacles get destroyed. Number 18. Garudo Bhagavan Stotra Stobhash Chandomayaf Prabhu Rakshatu Asesha Krichrebhyaha Vishvaksenaswa Namabihi. May the embodiment of Vedas, Garuda, who is the embodiment of Vedas, protect us from all crises at all times. So the embodiment of Vedas, Garuda, will protect us from all crises at all times. 19. Sarva padbhyo harer nama rupayana yudhaniche buddhi indriya manav pranan pantu parshada bhushanaha. May Lord Hari's names, forms, vehicles, weapons, servants and ornaments. May the Lord's names, forms, vehicles, weapons, servants and ornaments protect our intellect, sense organs, mind and vital breath from all dangers. May they protect our intellect, sense organs, mind and vital breath from all dangers. Number 20. Yatha hi bhagavaneva vastutaha sat asaccha yat satyenanena nasarve yantunasham upadravaha. If it is true that Lord Sriman Narayana is the indweller of insentient matter as well as sentient jivatmas. If it is true that Lord Sriman Narayana is the antaryami, indweller of insentient matter, achit, and sentient jivas, chit, if it is true, may all my obstacles vanish. Number 21 and 22 have to be clubbed together. 21, 22. They are two different verses but convey the same meaning. Yathaikatmya anubhavanam vikalpa rahita swayam bhushanayuda lingakyaha dakte shakti swamayaya. 21 followed by 22. Tenaiva satyamanena sarvagno bhagavan harihi patu sarvai swarupairnaha sada sarvatra sarvagaha. The Lord who is the soul of the universe, He is the antaryami, indweller, indwelling controller of this universe. He is beyond all materialistic names and forms of this universe. In this universe we see lot of names, lot of forms. But He is different from all these names and forms. Rather, He possesses divine names, divine forms, divine weapons, divine ornaments, which are beyond this material parlance. They are all spiritual. They are aprakrita divya mangala vigraham. They are not materialistic. They are shuddha sattva. They are aprakrita. They are beyond all these things. If this is true, if it is true that the Lord who is the soul of this universe, though being the soul of universe with diverse names and forms, He does not have any of these materialistic names and forms. Rather, He possesses divine names, forms, weapons and ornaments. If this is true, that everything related to Bhagavan is divine and beyond this mundane world, if it is true, may that omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent Lord protect me always, in all ways. See that shlokam, patu sarvai swarupairnaha sada sarvatra sarvagaha. In all ways, always, that Lord who is all pervading, all knowing and all capable, that Lord protect me always, in all ways. 21 and 22. Now the final verse, 23rd verse, again it is a tribute to Lord Narasimha. Because Shukabrahmam knows, along with Narayana Kavacham, we will explain Narasimha Avataram as well. That's why in Narayana Kavacham itself, 2 verses are dedicated to Narasimha. For Narasimha alone, there are 2 verses. So now the 23rd verse, final verse. Vidikshu dikshurdhvam adhas samantat antarbahir bhagavan narasimhaha prahapaya lokabhayam swanena swatejasa grasta samasta tejaha. May Lord Narasimha roar from all directions, and may that roar of Lord Narasimha remove all my fears hereafter. I need not be afraid about anything. May the roar of Narasimha coming from all directions remove all my fears. Now, the last 2 verses, 23 verses, Narayana Kavacham is over. 2 more verses explaining the benefit of reciting this Narayana Kavacham. Etad dharaya manastu yam yam pashyati chakshusha padava samsprishet sadhyaha sadvasatsa vimuchyate. Whoever sees or touches a person who chants Narayana Kavacham, whoever sees or touches a person who chants this Narayana Kavacham will get rid of all their sins. Then imagine the great achievement of the people who chant Narayana Kavacham. Even the people who see them or touch them will get rid of all their sins. Not only that, न कुतश्चित् भयं तस्य विद्यां धारयतो भवेत् राज दस्यु ग्रहादिभ्यः व्याद्यादिभिश्च कर्हिचित्. If we chant this Narayana Kavacham every day, we need not be afraid of king. Everybody is afraid of government, king. We need not be afraid of, not that we are going against democracy or the rule, not like that. But some inherent fear will be there towards the king. We need not be afraid of king. We need not be afraid of thieves. We need not be afraid of Navagrahas, and we need not be afraid of diseases. This Narayana Kavacham will give all success in our lives, just like Indra, who chanted these 23 verses and then fought against Asuras, reclaimed his kingdom and emerged victorious. Similarly, this Narayana Kavacham will give victory for all those who chant it with devotion. With that, we conclude Narayana Kavacham and enter into the most expected part of today's Upanyasam, Prahlada Charitram and Narasimha Avataram. Where are we now? Southern banks of river Ganga, Shukabrahman Acharya Peetam narrating Bhagavatam, Parikshit seated under him on the grass dharba. All rishis have gathered around. We are also in that group only. That's why we have switched off our cell phones or put it in flight mode or silent mode, because we are amidst rishis in that goti. Lord Krishna has come with so much of joy and is seated on our lap now. Now Shukabrahman narrates Prahlada Charitram to Parikshit, 7th canto, 2nd chapter onwards. Bratari evam vinihate harina krodamurtina hiranyakashipu rajan paryatapyat rusha shucha. We already saw on the first day of our Sapthaham that Lord Narayana took Varaha avatar, a wild boar form. And that Varaha Bhagavan slew Hiranyaksha, the demon. Now, as Varaha, as the wild boar slew Hiranyaksha, Hiranyaksha's elder brother Hiranyakashipu got enraged. Hiranyakashipu, the elder brother of Hiranyaksha, was tormented by grief on one hand, anger on the other hand. Grief, he had lost his brother. He said, I and my brother had planned a lot of things to do evil to this world, but all our plans have got spoiled because of that Narayana. So he was struck with grief on one side. On the other side, he was so angry on Narayana. He has killed my brother. I will give back to that Narayana. I will plan my revenge and execute it. Saying so, this Hiranyakashipu convened an assembly of demands. Shulam Udyamya Sadasi Danavan Idam Abravit. In the assembly of demons convened by Hiranyakashipu, he held his trident spear, Trishula, trident spear in his hand. Hiranyakashipu took a terrible vow. He swore that Machula Bhinnagrivasya Burina Rudirenavai Rudirapriyam Tarpayishye Brataram me Gatavyataha. Sapatam, a terrible vow of Hiranyakashipu. He says that Narayana has killed my brother Hiranyaksha. Now I swear, with this trident spear, I will chop off the head of Narayana, and with the blood of Narayana, I will perform Tarpanam for my deceased brother Hiranyaksha. Usually people do Jala Tarpanam only. But he says, I will do Rudira Tarpanam, because my deceased brother Hiranyaksha, he loved blood very much. Hiranyaksha was a blood lover. So for his Tarpanam, I won't offer water and black sea same. Rather, I will offer blood. Whose blood? The blood of Narayana, who killed that Hiranyaksha. So Machula Bhinnagrivasya Burina Rudirenavai Rudirapriyam Tarpayishye Brataram me Gatavyataha. With this spear, I will cut the head of Narayana, and using his blood, I will perform Tarpanam for my brother. But Hiranyakashipu, he told the demons, please note, as already told, you also please note, if you come late to the Upanyasam, please get settled as early as possible. Because if you are all settled as early as possible, Upanyasam will conclude on time at 8 p.m. If settling takes 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes, no problem. Even if it takes half an hour, I am staying in Smt Janaki's residence only. I can go there at 8:30 p.m., 9 p.m., no problem for me. But it will get late for you also. So if the Upanyasam has to conclude at 8 p.m. exactly, just come and settle immediately, because in other places they will give seat numbers. We have to search for our seat. Where is 8A? Where is 8A? Here you need not search for any seat. Wherever seat is available, you can just get seated and just immerse yourself in the nectar of Srimad Bhagavatam. That is more important for us. So coming back to our topic, Hiranyakashipu told those demons, I will extract revenge on Narayana. But we should not attack him directly right now because Narayana is very powerful. We should first weaken him before encountering him directly. For that, let us start an indirect attack on Narayana. How? Hiranyakashipu tells those demons, Yatra yatra dvijagavaha veda varnashrama kriyaha tam tam janapadam yatha sandipayata vrishchata. Wherever you find Vedic scholars, burn those villages. Wherever you find Goshalas, burn those places. Wherever you hear Vedic chants, burn those villages. Wherever people are leading dharmic life, burn those villages. Because if you hit here, Narayana will feel pain there. Narayana loves Vedic Pandits. Narayana loves cows. Narayana loves yagas. Narayana loves Vedic chants. So, you kill the people who chant Vedas. You kill the people who perform yagas. You kill the people who take care of cows. You kill the people who follow dharma. If you hit here, Narayana will feel the pain there. So, let us start an indirect attack in this way. He sent all the asuras to this earth to start this indirect attack on Narayana. On the other hand, Hiranyakashipu called all his family members and told them, please don't worry about Hiranyaksha's death. He has actually encountered a valorous death. It is a matter of pride. We should not feel ashamed. We should not worry because he has fought against his enemy and died in the hands of his enemy. We should feel proud that Hiranyaksha is truly a great warrior who died at the hands of his enemy. So don't worry. Not only that, there is one Hiranyakashipu Vedanta. Hiranyakashipu teaches some Vedanta. They say in Tamil, Satan Vedam Oduvadu. Hiranyakashipu says, don't attach so much importance to relatives and all. Bhutanamiha samvasaha, prapayamiva suvrate, daive naikatra nitanam, unnitanam swakarma bihi. Worldly relatives are like passing clouds. They may come, they may go. They are not permanent. They are all transient. Don't worry about the death of my brother. You need not worry about his soul. Similarly, you need not worry about his body as well. Nitya Atma Avyaya Shuddhaha Sarvagas Sarvavit Paraha. You need not worry about the Jivatma, soul of Hiranyaksha, because soul does not die. You need not worry about the body of Hiranyaksha, because body is destined to die anyway. Today, or 10 years later, or 100 years later, body will die. No use of worrying about it. Jivatma will not die. No need of worrying about it. So, no use of worrying about body. No need of worrying about Jivatma. So, you all rest assured, I will take revenge on Narayana. But before taking revenge on him, I need some mighty powers. After getting those powers, I will extract my revenge. Now, to gain those powers, let me perform penance. Now this Hiranyakashipu went to Mandara hill and performed rigorous penance towards Lord Brahma. Yesterday, we enjoyed Dhruva's penance. But this Hiranyakashipu's penance, it was horrible. Satepe Mandaradronyam tapaf paramadarunam urdhvabahur nabhodrittihi padangushta ashritavanihi. Always these antisocial elements perform tapas, but it will be disgusting and horrible form of tapas. Hiranyakashipu placed both his great toes on the ground. The remaining part of his feet were above the ground. Placing only the great toes on the ground, face looking upwards, as if he got cervical spondylosis, face looking upwards, holding both hands raised high, he engaged in rigorous penance towards Lord Brahma. Brahma should appear before me and grant me my desired boon. Saying so, he observed rigorous penance towards Lord Brahma, so much rigorous that an ant hill, Valmika ant hill, appeared around Hiranyakashipu. Now Brahma was pleased with Hiranyakashipu's tapas. He wanted to come and bless this Hiranyakashipu. As Brahma come and saw that place, he was unable to find Hiranyakashipu because he was inside that ant hill. Brahma sang one Suprabhatam for Hiranyakashipu. Do you know Hiranyakashipu Suprabhatam? We all know Venkatesh Suprabhatam and all. In Bhagavatam it is there. Uttishta Uttishta Badramte. We know Uttishta Uttishta Govinda Uttishta Garuda Dvaja Uttishta Kamala Kanta Trailokya Mangalam Kuru. Now Brahma sings for Hiranyakashipu. Uttishta Uttishta Badramte Tapasiddhosi Kashyapa. Oh, the son of Kashyapa. Oh, Hiranyakashipu, your penance is now over. You have succeeded in your penance. I am Brahma. I am standing in front of you. Come out. Still Hiranyakashipu did not come out. Then Brahma took some holy water from his vessel and sprinkled the holy water on that ant hill. The ant hill started disintegrating. As the ant hill disintegrated, Hiranyakashipu came out. Now Brahma asked him, what boon do you want? I am pleased with your penance. Your penance is all success. What boon do you want? Hiranyakashipu said, I want immortality. Brahma laughed at him. Just now you spoke with all your family members, told them that body will die, soul will not die. No need to worry about soul because it will not die. No use of worrying about body. It is destined to die. You only spoke about all these things. Don't you know that any object with a manufacturing date will have one expiry date as well? Anybody with a date of birth will have a date of death as well. How can I give you the boon of immortality? For a change, Hiranyakashipu, I can do one thing. I can give you the right to choose the manner of your death. You can choose the way you want to die. You can decide the manner of your death. That boon I can give. Now Hiranyakashipu asked Brahma, okay, I should not be killed either by a man or an animal. Okay, tatastu. I should not be killed either during daytime or during night time. Okay, tatastu. Brahma didn't think about anything. He just nodded all his foreheads. Tatastu, tatastu, okay. I should not be killed either inside the house or outside the house. Tatastu, okay. I should not be killed either on the earth or in the sky. Okay, tatastu. I should not be killed either by living being or a non-living being. Tatastu. See, bhutebhyas tvad-visrittebhyah mrityurma bhut mama prabho. Any creature created by Brahma should not kill me. Any creature created by Brahma should not kill me. Okay. Nantar bahihi, neither inside the house nor outside the house. Okay. Diva naktam, neither in the day nor in the night. Okay. Anyasmadapicha ayudaihi, no weapon should kill me. Okay. Na bhumau na ambare mrityuhu, on the earth, in the sky, both, neither on the earth nor in the sky, I should get death. Okay. Na naraihi, na mrigairapi, surasura mahoragaihi, not by human, not by animal, not by devas, not by asuras, not by nagas. Okay. Vyasubirva, not by living thing. Asumadbirva, not by non-living thing. Okay. Brahma granted all those boons. Hiranyakashipu grew more and more arrogant with all those boons, and now waged war against all the classes of beings in this universe, defeated all of them and captured all the 14 worlds. The entire universe was captured by Hiranyakashipu. Shukabrahmam describes Deva, Asura, Manushendra, Gandharva, Garuda, Uragan, Siddha, Charana, Vidyadran, Rishin, Pitripatin, Manun, Yaksha, Raksha, Pishachechan, Preta, Bhutapatin Atha, Sarva Sattvapatin Jitva, Vasham Aniya Vishwachit. So the entire worlds were under the control of Hiranyakashipu. Now he has got every power to challenge Narayana, to extract revenge on Narayana. Now this Hiranyakashipu proceeded towards Karya Vaikuntam. We saw the replica of Vaikuntam within the material universe. On day one itself we saw that Karya Vaikuntam. Hiranyakashipu get crashed into that relative Vaikuntam, Karya Vaikuntam, get crashed into that place and searched for Narayana. To his shock, in that Karya Vaikuntam, there was Adiseshan, Sri Devi, Bhudevi, Nila Devi, there was Garuda, there was Vishwaksena, they were all Nityasuris, but the main person, Narayana, the lord of that abode, he was missing. Hiranyakashipu was shocked. Where is that Narayana? He shouted with anger. Where is that Narayana? God is missing. Where is God? He asked. They told him, oh Hiranyakashipu, once you took your trident spear in your hand and took a terrible vow that you will kill Narayana, Narayana got afraid of you and he has hid himself somewhere. We don't know his whereabouts, but he has hid himself somewhere. Hiranyakashipu laughed. Oh, Narayana is afraid of me. No problem. I will search all over the universe because all the 14 worlds are under my control. Where will he go? Let me search. Hiranyakashipu searched for Narayana all along the 14 worlds, but he could not find Narayana. Where did Narayana go? Shukabrahmam says, Yevam sanishchitya riposhariram adhavato nirvivishe surendraha swasa nilantarhita sukshma dehaha tatprana randrena vivigna chetaha. Narayana hid himself in the heart of Hiranyakashipu because he knew very well that he won't search him there. He will search externally on all 14 worlds. He won't search internally. So Narayana hid himself in the heart of Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu went to all 14 worlds. Satanniketam parimrishya shunyam apashyamanah kupito nanada kshmam dyam dishahkam vivaran samudran vishnum vichinvanna dadarsha viraha. Hiranyakashipu searched everywhere, but he could not find Lord Narayana. Wait. Is Narayana truly afraid of Hiranyakashipu? Is he a coward? Then why should he go into hiding? Because had he not gone into hiding, we won't be able to enjoy Prahlada Charitram at all. Because if Narayana comes in front of Hiranyakashipu, immediately a fight will ensue. Obviously, as expected, Narayana will kill Hiranyakashipu. If Hiranyakashipu is killed right there itself, then how can we enjoy the history of Prahlada? Not only that, only if this fellow Hiranyakashipu is allowed to live longer, we can realize the steadfastness in devotion of Prahlada. Even when Hiranyakashipu caused a lot of troubles, Prahlada was still steadfast in his devotion. So Prahlada has to show his devotion to the world. He has to inspire millions of youngsters. You can be steadfast in devotion. Whatever obstacles may come, what may, you should be strong in your devotion. Prahlada has to inspire millions with this message. If that has to happen, Hiranyakashipu has to live longer. That's why Bhagavan spared Hiranyakashipu. He did not go away from him. He did not go in hiding. He just spared Hiranyakashipu as of now. But Hiranyakashipu, he thought, oh, I have searched all over the 14 worlds. God is not there. So, there is no God. I have searched all over the 14 worlds. I could not find God. So, there is no God. I am God. He said, I am now ruling all the 14 worlds. He proclaimed, I am the God, self-proclaimed God. Everybody should worship me only. Hereafter, nobody should worship Narayana. Nobody should worship Devas. Everybody should worship me. He captured all the lokas from Satya Loka to Patala Lokam. Devas got tormented by Hiranyakashipu and they also went into hiding. Kambar, in Kamba Ramayanam, Hiranyavadai Padalam, Kambar says, Hiranyakashipu would have morning tiffin in netherworlds, lunch in heaven, dinner in Satyalokam of Brahma. These days they say, I will have my morning breakfast in Mumbai, afternoon lunch, Germany, for dinner I will go to USA. But Trump will not allow these times, that's different. So, Hiranyakashipu, he had his tiffin, morning tiffin, breakfast in netherworlds, lunch, heaven. For dinner, he will go to Satyalokam. They were afraid of Hiranyakashipu. They hid themselves in a secret place. They lived incognito. At that stage, Devas performed Sharanagati to Lord Narayana. But they were afraid to go to Milky Ocean in person. They were afraid of Hiranyakashipu. So they did not want to go out. At the same time, from their place of hiding, they joined their hands together in Anjali Mudra, worshipping the direction of Milky Ocean where the Lord was reclining. The Devas prayed to Narayana, Tasyogra Danda Samvignaha, Sarve Lokas Sapalakaha, Anyatra Labda Sharanaha, Sharanam Yayurachyutam, Tasmai Namostu Kathayai, Yatratma Haririshwaraha. The Devas said, we worship the direction in which Lord Narayana is reclining in Milky Ocean. Because worshipping the direction of Bhagavan itself is considered as a great opportunity to get his grace. We see in the Charitram of Kulasekara Perumal, Gushyate Yasya Nagare Rangayatra Dine Dine. He will just walk towards the direction of Srirangam every day. That itself fetches you the blessings of Bhagavan. Just fold your hands, join your hands together, worship the direction in which Bhagavan is enshrined in the temple. Bhagavan will bless you. Poigayalvar sings, Ondrum Marandariyen, Odanir Vandanai, Indru Marapano Yezhaigal, Andru Karuvarangathu Utkidandu Kai Tozhuden Kanden, Thiruvarangamayan Thisai. Just join your hands, worship the direction in which Bhagavan is enshrined. Devas worshipped Bhagavan. Now, Lord Srimad Narayana spoke to Devas as Ashariri. From their hiding cave, they worshipped the direction. Bhagavan spoke to them as Ashariri. Don't worry, Devas. Jnata me tasya dauratmyam, daiteyapa sadasya yat, tasya shantim karishyami, kalam tavat pratikshata. Devas, I know your problem. I have planned for the solution as well. Please wait, time will come. Devas asked, when will that time come? That's the main problem. If I say, I will finish this discourse at the right time, you will all start questioning me, what is that right time? Is it 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. or 10 p.m.? People will get anxious. Similarly, Lord Narayana said, just like government office, he said, action will be taken at the right time. In government office, they never use active voice. They will use only passive voice. They won't say, I will take action. They will say, action will be taken at the right time. My friend said to me, the reason is, nobody is active in government. So no active voice, only passive voice. Action will be taken. Not that I will take action. Narayana said, typical government slang. Action will be taken at the right time. Deva said, what will be that right time? Please tell me. Now Narayana told them, Yada deveshu vedeshu, goshu vipreshu sadhushu, dharme mayicha vidveshaha, sava ashu vinashyati. Whenever a person starts hating and criticizing devas, Vedas, cows, Vedic Pandits, saints, Dharma and Bhagavan. When a person starts hating, insulting and criticizing Devas, Vedas, cows, Vedic scholars, saints, Dharma and Bhagavan, it means his destruction is very near. Vinashakale viparita buddhihi. Now, take the case of Hiranyakashipu, Nirvairaya Prashantaya, Swasutaya Mahatmane. This Hiranyakashipu has a third son. He is a noble son. Whenever Hiranyakashipu starts giving trouble to that noble third son, I will kill him. Nirvairaya Prashantaya, Swasutaya Mahatmane, Prahladaya Yada Druhyet, Hanishyepi Varorjitam, Hanishyepi Varorjitam. Whenever he insults or torments that child Prahlada, whenever he starts troubling that child, I will kill this Hiranyakashipu. Who is that third child? Who is that noble child? Now Shukabrahmam narrates, this Hiranyakashipu had a wife by name Kayadu. Hiranyakashipu and Kayadu had 4 sons. We all think that Prahlada was the only son. They had 4 sons. 1 Hlada, 2 Anukhlada, 4 Sanghlada, 3 our own Prahlada, that third son Prahlada. He was the son referred to by Bhagavan, noble son. Whenever Hiranyakashipu causes trouble to that noble son, I will kill him. So, Hlada, Anukhlada, Prahlada, Sanghlada, 4 sons. The third son was Prahlada. In Sanskrit, Hlada means bliss. Prahlada means good bliss. Yes, he is the embodiment of good bliss. Just by thinking about Prahlada, we also get that bliss. Once just you tell your relatives or friends before going to Upanyasam, what are you going to listen today? Prahlada Charitram. We immediately experience some joy, happiness and good bliss within ourselves. And the person who listens to the word Prahlada, he will also experience the same happiness. Not only we people, even Lord Srimad Narayana enjoys infinite bliss just by listening to that name of Prahlada. So he gives great bliss to all, including Bhagavan. So he is the embodiment of great bliss, Prahlada, good bliss. Right from childhood, he was devoted to Bhagavan. Nyasta kridanako balaha, jadavat tanmanastaya, krishnagraha grihitatma, naveda jagadidrisham. Right from childhood, Prahlada did not play with toys. His only hobby was Vishnu Bhakti. Vishnu Bhakti was the hobby for this child. He was obedient to elders. He spoke only the truth. He saw all beings equally. He loved all. He showed compassion to all. He would do good to all people. He was the embodiment of wisdom and devotion. He controlled the senses. Shukabrahmam says, Asin of Paryatan Ashnan, Shayan of Prapiban Bruvan, Nanusandhata Etani, Govinda Parirambitaha. Whenever Prahlada was sitting, walking, eating, lying, drinking or speaking, he will be immersed in the thoughts of Bhagavan. Externally we think that Prahlada is sitting, Prahlada is eating, Prahlada is drinking. No, his thoughts are always vested with Bhagavan. Kvachit dravati vaikunta chinta shabala chetanaha. Sometimes Prahlada will start crying, thinking about the attributes of Bhagavan. Kvachit hasati tachinta akhlada udgayati kvachit. Sometimes he will smile, he will laugh, thinking about the leelas of Bhagavan. Sometimes he will start singing the glories of Bhagavan. Nadati kvachit utkantaha vilajo nrityati kvachit. Sometimes he will start dancing with a stammering voice. He will start describing the glories of Bhagavan. Kvachit tad bhavana yuktaha tanmayonu chakaraha. Sometimes Prahlada will be in a state of trance. Sometimes he will dance. Sometimes he would be in trance. In that trance, he would have horripilation. Tears will overflow from his eyes. His voice would be stammering. He would be in a state of trance. At that time, Lord Srimad Narayana himself will embrace Prahlada with so much of love. Externally, it won't be visible to our eyes, but Prahlada would experience that Lord and be in a state of devotional trance. But Hiranyakashipu, without knowing all these things about his own child, put this Prahlada in a school of demons and made him study demonic syllabus in a Asura Gurukulam, in a demonic school. Hiranyakashipu put this Prahlada and asked him to study Asura Niti, demonic syllabus. The teachers were Shanda and Marka. They were sons of Shukracharya. Shukracharya's sons, Shanda, Marka, they were Asura Gurus, demonic Gurus. School was demonic school, Asura Gurukulam. Subject was Asura Niti. So Asura Gurus, Asura Gurukulam, Asura Niti. Everything is demonic. Prahlada was put in that school. Day 1 at school. Shanda Markau Sutautasya Daityaraja Grihantike Tauragnya Prapitam Balam Prahladam Nayako Vidam. Day 1 at school. The teachers, Shanda and Marka, asked all the students to assemble for prayer. The students gathered for prayer assembly. Prahlada was very eager to chant the names of Lord Narayana. Oh, it is prayer at school. We are going to chant the names of Lord Narayana. Prahlada was happy. Now Shanda and Marka chanted prayers. Hiranyakashipave Namaha, Hiranyaksha Agrajaya Namaha, Kashyapa Namaha, Ditisutaya Namaha, Devashatrave Namaha. It was a Sahasranamam written for Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu Sahasranamam. Prahlada just closed his ears. He could not digest this. What is this? Instead of worshipping Lord Narayana proclaimed in the Vedas, these people are worshipping my own father. Oh, what a pity. Prahlada could not digest this. He just closed his ears, mentally chanted Narayana, Narayana. Now he went to the classroom. At the classroom, they started teaching Asura Niti, demonic syllabus. Chanda and Marka with all students assembled. They started the class. The main goal of life is to amass wealth. Wealth is the goal of life. Amass as much of wealth as possible. Don't care about others. Enjoy life as per your wish. No responsibility. Only enjoyment. They are all teaching Pataya Masatu Patyan Anyangsha Surabalakan Yattatra Guruna Proktam Sushruvenu Papatacha Nasadu Manasa Mene Swaparasad Grahashrayam. Prahlada said within himself, what they are teaching is good neither for the teachers nor for the students. It is not good for both. Why are they teaching like this? He didn't even receive those things into his ears. Some things we receive with one ear and send it away with another ear. But Prahlada chose not to even receive it with one ear. So he virtually, apparently closed his ears as well and started chanting mentally Narayana, 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 Narayana. Since he is the prince, the teachers did not ask him, why are you not attending the class? Why are you not attentive? Why are you looking outside? They won't ask him. He is prince. So they also left him as per his wish. Days passed. Now Hiranyakashipu wanted to conduct a revision test for Prahlada. How far he has studied the Asura syllabus? I want to know. So Hiranyakashipu summoned Prahlada along with Shanda and Marka to conduct revision test for him. Prahlada came. Hiranyakashipu had him seated on his lap and Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlada, Prahlada anuchyatam tate swaditam kinchituttamam. My child, hope you are having a very good time in your Gurukulam and your demonic teachers in your demonic Gurukulam are teaching you demonic syllabus so beautifully and you are learning along with demonic children. See the combination. Asura children along with Asura Gurus, Asura syllabus. In the Asura Gurukulam, everything is going fine and being Asura's son. You are Asura Sutta, Asura Putra. You might have fared very well in all your subjects, I hope. So I want to ask you one question. Prahlada anuchyatam tata. Tell me Prahlada, oh my son. Suaditam kinchituttamam. what is the best thing you have learned so far? My Sanda and Marka would have taught you a lot of things. Now tell me, what is the best thing you have learned so far? Within a fraction of a second, Prahlada answered, the best thing I have learnt is Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atma Nivedanam, Iti Pumsarpita Vishnu Bhaktischet Nava Lakshana, Kriyeta Bhagavati Adha, Tanmanye Adhitam Uttamam. To the full dismay of Hiranyakashipu, Prahlada answers, Navavida Bhakti, 9 forms of devotion, Shravanam, listening to the glories of God. Kirtanam, singing the glories of God. Vishnu Smaranam, meditating on the divine form of Bhagavan. Padasevanam. Padasevanam means serving the feet of God. Padam. There is a deeper meaning. Padam refers to devotees of Bhagavan. Because devotees, in Tamil we call them Adiyar. Adi means Padam. Adiyar. Devotees are the Padam of Bhagavan. So Padasevanam is serving the devotees of Bhagavan who are his Padam. 5. Archanam, offering flowers to Bhagavan. Vandanam, prostrating, performing namaskaram. Dasyam, serving Bhagavan as a servant. That's why for Padasevanam we said serving devotees. Because if you say Padasevanam, serving his feet, again Dasyam is serving as his servant only. So Padasevanam is serving devotees. Dasyam is serving the Bhagavan as his servant. And then Sakyam, moving with Bhagavan in a friendly manner. He is our true companion. He is the true friend. So moving with him in a friendly manner, Sakyam. Finally, Atma Nivedanam, offering ourselves unto him. Complete surrender, Sharanagati. It is Atma Nivedanam. This Navavida Bhakti is a journey in itself. We have to start with Shravanam. Listen to the glories of God. As you listen more and more, number 2, Kirtanam, you will start singing the glories of Bhagavan. Number 2, as you sing the glories of Bhagavan more and more, 3, Smaranam, you will start meditating on him. That meditation state will come. As you meditate more and more, Padasevanam, you will get the association of great devotees and you can serve them. As you meditate more on Bhagavan, you will get the association of devotees more. Number 4. Number 5, if you join with those devotees, Archanam, you can go to temple and offer flowers to Bhagavan. If you do Archanam, offer flowers, you will feel as if you have to respect Bhagavan in some way. Number 6, Vandanam, you perform Namaskaram and offer your reverence, respect to Bhagavan. If you do that, you will be prompted to do Kainkaryam, service, devotional service. That is number 7, Dasyam, you start serving the Lord. As you serve him more and more, Bhagavan, with so much of saulabhyam and simplicity, will mingle with you. Number 8, Sakyam, you will become his friend. As you become his friend, you realize it's Bhagavan who made me listen to him. Shravanam, it was by his grace. It was he who made me sing his glories. Kirtanam was because of him. Smaranam, it was he who made me think about him. It was he who gave me association of devotees. Padasevanam. It was he who made me offer flowers. Archanam. It was he who made me worship him. Vandanam. It was he who made me serve him. Dasyam. It was he who made me his friend. Sakyam. So, if everything is he himself, then let me offer myself completely unto him. That is the 9th stage of perfection. Atma Nivedanam, we surrender, perform Sharanagati unto him. So, this 9 forms of bhakti is a journey in itself. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atma Nivedanam. You start to listen to the glories of Bhagavan like Prahlada and Parikshit. Then you will start singing his glories like Mirabai, Namadev and Tukaram. As you sing his glories, you will start meditating on Bhagavan like Dhruva and Valmiki. As you meditate, you will start serving devotees like Shatrughna and Madhurakavi. Shatrughna served Bharata, Madhurakavi served Nammalvar. As you associate yourselves with devotees, you will offer garlands to Bhagavan like Periyalvar and Andal. As you offer garlands, you will perform Vandanam, worship him like Gajendra who performed Namaskaram to Bhagavan. As you perform Namaskaram, you will be prompted to serve him just like Hanuman and Lakshmana served Lord Rama. As you serve him, Bhagavan will make you his friend just like he made Arjuna and Uddhava as his friends. Finally, we perform Atma Nivedanam Sharanagati like Gopikas, like Vibhishana, we fall at the feet of Bhagavan. So it is a journey in itself. Iti Pumsarpita Vishnu. The next verse is more important. Actually, we know that first verse. There is a following succeeding verse. Iti pumsarpita Vishnu bhaktischet navalakshana. These should be done with love and devotion, not as mechanical. Some people do meditation. I have to meditate on Bhagavan for 10 minutes today. Okay, I sit for meditation. 5 minutes have gone, 5 more minutes. Okay, let me meditate. 9 minutes, 1 more minute. Okay, 10 minutes, meditation over. This is not meditation. This is not smaranam. Out of love of Bhagavan, you should just with overflowing love, you should meditate on Bhagavan, feeling, I should meditate on him more. I should meditate more. While listening to his glories, you should be prompted out of love to listen to his glories and then listen. Not that, oh, all these scriptures say we have to do Sravanam. Okay, let me try for 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes gone, let me go home. That is not Sravanam. Take for example, if a boy, or 15-year or 20-year-old boy, loves a cricket player, he automatically goes to Wikipedia to search for the profile of that cricket player. Did anybody teach him to go to Wikipedia? If you love one cricket player, you should go to Wikipedia and search for his profile and know everything about him. Nobody told him. Automatically goes. Why? Because of affection. Because he loves him. So immediately he goes in search of him. He follows his Instagram handle, Twitter handle. Who advised that boy to do all those things? He does by himself. That spontaneity should be there in 9 forms of bhakti. Spontaneously you should be prompted to listen. Spontaneously you should sing the names. So, iti pumsarpita Vishnu bhaktischet navalakshana. Not only that, Prahlada puts one more line. Kriyeta Bhagavati. I don't mean mere textual knowledge about 9 forms of devotion. One person said, I know all 9 forms of devotion well. I asked him, do you follow any one of them? No. What is the use? So Prahlada says, you have to put this into practice. That's what I love the most. Putting these 9 forms of devotion into practice. Kriyeta Bhagavati. Not mere textual knowledge. That won't be enough. So you have to know about 9 forms of bhakti and put them to practice. Kriyeta Bhagavati. Adha. Adha means certainly. Certainly I say. Tanmanye adhitam uttamam. That's the best thing I have learned so far. But Father, I have to thank you, said Prahlada. Why? You asked me, what is the best thing you learnt? As a generic question. Had you asked, what is the best thing you learnt in Gurukulam? I would not have been able to tell this answer. Because in Gurukulam, I did not learn anything which is good. I learnt outside Gurukulam. So, this is not Gurukula syllabus. You asked me a generic question. What is the best thing you have learned so far? This is the best thing. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnosmaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyam, Atma Nivedanam, Iti Pumsarpita Vishnu, Bhaktische Navalakshana, Kriyeta Bhagavati Adha, Tanmanye Adhitamuttamam, Hiranyakashipu got enraged. He rose from the throne. What nonsense you are talking? He turns towards Shanda and Marka. Hey teachers, what did you teach him, man? In Asura Gurukulam, Asura syllabus, Asura teachers, along with all Asura pupils, what did you teach him? Those Shanda, Marka got terrified with these answers. Namat pranitam, na parapranitam, sudo vadatyesha tavendra shatro, naisargikiyam matirasya rajan, niyachamanyum kadadasmamanaha. O king, we taught only Asura Niti to prince. We did not teach all these things. He must have learnt it from a good teacher actually, because he is telling very good things. We are not fit enough to teach all these good things. He must have learned from a good teacher. It seems this devotion is there in his DNA itself. We are not fit enough to teach this great devotion, wisdom and other things. We are not fit enough to teach. Please Raja, please don't punish us. We did not teach all these things. I think this child must have attended Bhagawatha Sapthaham organized by Smt Janaki Ravindran in Borivali West. Because they are giving YouTube live, go to Meet, Google Meet, everywhere they are spreading information about this Bhagawatha Sapthaham. This child might have attended that Bhagawatha Sapthaham. I don't know, but we did not teach all these things. Hiranyakashipu said, he is not your son, he is your sin. He is your son, he is not my son. I don't want this son. Kill him immediately. He speaks about my enemy Narayana. He glorifies my enemy Narayana. Why should I have such a son? Kill him. Immediately demons came with spears and they stabbed Prahlada with spears. Prahlada joined his hands together, closed his eyes, meditated on Bhagavan, started chanting Narayana, 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 Nadanto Bhairavam Nadam, Chindi Bhindi Tivadinaha, Asinam Chahanan Shulaihi, Prahladam Sarvamarmasu, Pare Brahmanya Nirdeshye, Bhagavati Akilatmani, Yuktatmanya Phala Asan, Apunyasyeva Satkriyaha. They stabbed them with spears, stabbed him with spears. But nothing happened to Prahlada. They tried to trample him with the feet of elephants. Nothing happened. They made snakes bite him, very poisonous snakes. They bit him. Nothing happened. They gave Prahlada poison. Prahlada consumed the poison. Nothing happened. They pushed him down the hill. They pushed him into ocean. They pushed him into fire. Nothing happened. Diggajaihi, Dandashukendraihi, Abhichara Avapatanaihi, Maya Abhisannirodhaischa, Garadanair Abhojanaihi, Hima Vayu Agni Salilaihi, Parvata Kramanairapi. He was meditating on Bhagavan. He was chanting Narayana. Nothing happened to Prahlada. Now Shanda, Marka, Hiranyakashipu all got exhausted. They tried everything. They were unable to kill Prahlada. They all got exhausted. Now Shanda and Marka told Hiranyakashipu, we think only Shukracharya is capable of killing this Prahlada. The father of Shanda Marka, Shukracharya, he alone is capable of killing this fellow. But he has gone outside. Till Shukracharya comes, we will detain Prahlada and wait. Shukracharya will come and decide how to kill him. Okay, Hiranyakashipu agreed. Now, this Shanda and Marka tied Prahlada with Varuna Pasam. A rope with Varuna mantra is called Varuna Pasam. They tied Prahlada with Varuna Pasam and imprisoned him within the school premises. In the Shandamarka school premises itself, they imprisoned Prahlada, tying him with Varuna Pasam. Now they taught the same Asura syllabus for the other children, but Yadacharya Paravrittaha Grihamedhiya Karmasu Vayasyair Balakaistatra Sopahutah Kritakshanaihi. But whenever Shanda and Marka went outside for other works, Prahlada utilized that time to teach devotional syllabus to those demonic students. So when Shanda and Marka went outside one fine morning, Prahlada, who was imprisoned in that Gurukulam, he called out all those students, please come here. These two gurus, Shanda and Marka, they are very bad. They are after money. Because of their greed for money given by my father, they are teaching you wrong syllabus. They are teaching you a wrong thing that my father is God. No. My father Hiranyakashipu is not God. Lord Narayana is the real God. I am telling you the truth. You please worship Bhagavan. Kaumara acharet prajnaha dharman bhagavatani hai. Please worship God right from young age. Young age, childhood. It is the best age to cultivate devotion. Not after retirement or not after becoming senior citizens. Young age, childhood, it is the best phase in life to cultivate devotion in our hearts. Prahlada says, it is rare to get a birth which is suitable for devotion. It is very, very rare to get a birth which is suitable for devotion. Just imagine how many bacteria will be present in this room. How many bacteria? Crores and crores of bacteria are there currently in this room. Can any one of those bacteria involve themselves in Bhakti Yogam? No. But we are blessed with a human body. We can perform Bhakti. So it is very, very rare to get a birth which is suitable for devotion. Once you have got it, you should not waste that. So utilize it right from the beginning. Right from childhood, you have to engage in devotion. You should not waste life. Prahlada says the same content, the same message has been echoed by Thondaradi Pudiyalvar in Tirumalai. Vedanul Pirayam Nuru Manisardam Puguvarelum Padiyum Urangi Pohum Nindrayi Padinayandu Pedai Balagan Adahum Pinipasi Mupu Tunbam Adalal Piravi Vendain Arangaman Agarulane. Actually, the same thing Prahlada says. Pumso Varshashatam hi ayuhu Tad Ardham cha Ajitatmanaha Nishpalam Yadasau Ratriyam Shetendam Prapitastamaha. Mugdasya balye kaishore kridato yati vimshatihi jaraya grasta dehasya yatyakalpasya vimshatihi durapurena kamena mohena cha baliyasa sesham griheshu saktasya pramattasya apayatihi. Bhagavan has given us this life with 100 years lifespan. Among those 100 years, we spend 50 years just by sleeping. We have wasted 50 years by sleeping. By taking into account our nighttime sleep alone, Prahlada says we waste 50 years by sleeping. If we take into account our daytime sleep as well, in school, in college, in office, during Upanyasam, all daytime sleep. If we combine all of them, 70 years to 75 years we spend by sleeping. Then the first 20 years of life, we lead a playful life. We don't take anything serious. Everything is playful. We spend 20 years wasted. The last 20 years, we lament about our diseases and waste the last 20 years. 80 to 100, we just lament, oh, I have got arthritis. In those days, those diseases came at 80 years of age. Now at 30 itself, we get diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, everything. So for last 20 years, we lament about disease and waste 20 years. So 50 years gone with sleep. 20 years, playful life. 20 years, lamenting about diseases. Some 10 years may be remaining, but those 10 years, we go after material pleasures. There are a lot of things which are attractive in this universe. We go after them. Then, where is time for devotion? We are thinking that we are having a long life, lot of time left. We can indulge in devotion at any time. No, that's not the case. 50 years already wasted. 20 years playful life. 20 years lament about disease. If something is remaining, then you go after material pleasures. What is there remaining? So as early as possible, join with devotees, mingle with devotees, engage in satsangam, show love to all, because God is within everybody. Love everyone. You leave all these asuric, demonic tendencies. The Shanda and Marka are teaching, you kill anybody, amass wealth, don't worry about others. No. You have to show compassion towards others. Then only Bhagavan will love you. Tasmat sarveshu bhuteshu dayam kuruta saugridam bhavam asuram unmuchye yaya tushyati adhokshajaha. Prahlada told them, just because I am telling you, even without you asking, don't think that this is so simple matter. It is a great spiritual teaching. It was taught by Narayana Rishi to Narada. Jnanam tadeta damalam duravapamahe Narayano narasakakhila Naradaya. This was taught by Narayana Rishi to Narada Maharishi. Ekantinam bhagavatas tadakinchananam padaravinda rajasa plutadehinam syat. If you want to develop devotion, I have one shortcut for you. Just bathe yourself in the dust of the feet of devotees. Bhaktangri Renu, Thondar Adipodi, bathe yourself in the dust of the feet of devotees. If you do so, you will get devotion. The children listened to Prahlada's speech and said, Prahlada, after listening to what you have said, we are all convinced. Yes, Hiranyakashipu is not God. Lord Narayana proclaimed in the Vedas is God. Yes, we are ready to worship him. But how did you get this wisdom? After listening to your speech, we are pretty sure that you must have learnt all these things from a better guru, not our Shanda and Marka. They are not capable of teaching these things. You have gone for some tuition or some special class with some other guru. Who is your guru? Tell me. Now Prahlada tells his flashback. Because Narada episode is not given there in Bhagavatam. It comes later as a flashback. Now Prahlada tells his friends, okay, my guru is sage Narada. How did you get the association of Narada? His friends asked. Prahlada told them, when my mother was pregnant, at that time my father Hiranyakashipu had gone to perform tapas. My mother was pregnant. See, Hiranyakashipu, he left out the pregnant wife and went for performing tapas. My mother was pregnant. Indra tried to kill my pregnant mother that time. But Narada stopped him. You should not kill a pregnant woman. It is a great sin. Saying so, he diverted Indra to some other place. And Narada saved Prahlada's mother Kayadu and granted her asylum in his hermitage. In Narada's ashram, he granted asylum to the pregnant Kayadu. There, in his ashram, Narada would play his Veena Mahati and chant Narayana, 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 Narayana. Narada used to chant the names of Bhagavan, playing his Veena Mahati. Prahlada says, I was in the womb of my mother at that time. I would listen to the chants of Narada, Narayana, Narayana, still ringing in my ears. That Veena Ganam, that Mahati Veena, along with the chant of Narayana. I listened to that chant right from my stage as a fetus in the womb of my mother. And that's why I developed devotion right from birth. That's why Prahlada is called Garbha Sriman, Karuvile Thiru. Right from birth, He was devoted because of the grace of Acharya. Without Acharya Kataksham, Bhakti will not crop up within our minds. I received the Kataksham, grace of Narada. By his grace, I have become a devotee. All children were now convinced. Prahlada asked them, shall we chant now? Yes, chant. Narayana, 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 Narayana. It was a chorus chant. It was evening by that time. Shanda and Marka, who had gone out, came back to the Gurukulam. They were shocked. Hey, there was only one Prahlada inside this Gurukulam. Usually solo voice of Narayana will be ringing here, but now a chorus, Narayana, Narayana. How many people are doing Upanyasam here? We thought that only one person is doing Upanyasam. Only one Prahlada was chanting Narayana, Narayana. But now we are able to hear some chorus chant of Narayana. They were stunned to see all demonic children. They were all children of Asuras. They were all chanting Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. See how great Prahlada is. Our children, we send them to school as devoted, theistic people. But they have a peer group at school. That peer group will brainwash our child and send back home as atheist. Our child will question us in the evening. Why did you ask me to apply Thilakam on forehead? My peer group is asking me. But see how great Prahlada is. He went to the demonic school. All were demons. He was the only devoted person. But they were unable to convert Prahlada. Prahlada converted all of them into devotees. So all of them started chanting Narayana, Narayana along with Prahlada. Shanda and Marka got terrified. They went to Hiranyakashipu, explained the situation to him. Hiranyakashipu got angry. For the final time, please get ready. For the final time, Hiranyakashipu summoned Prahlada. He asked Prahlada, are you challenging me? Are you trying to challenge me? Even Devas get afraid to stand in front of me. You are a 5-year-old boy. Who gave you so much strength? You are standing in front of me. Who gave you this strength? Who gave you this courage? Tell me. Prahlada said, oh father, it's Narayana who gave me strength. But the irony is, it's the same Narayana who gave you strength as well. You are speaking in front of me. You are denying the existence of God. Even to deny the existence of God, you need some strength. That strength is given by God only. Na kevalam me bhavatascha rajan savai balam balinam chaparesham pare vare mi sthirajangamaye brahmadayo yena vasham pranitaha. Oh my father, if you are standing in front of me and saying there is no God, if you are able to say there is no God means there is a God within you who gives you strength to say there is no God. In Jairam Sharma comics, there is one joke. There was an atheist. He used to say, God is nowhere, God is nowhere, God is nowhere. He was on his deathbed. In a piece of paper, he wrote, God is nowhere, gave it to his son. Please read this. Listening to this, I will pass away. That son was weak in English. It was written as, God is nowhere. That son read out, God is now here. God is nowhere. God is now here, he read out. Listening to that, that man passed away. So even God is nowhere means God is now here. Similarly, if you are denying God means God is within you and giving you the strength to deny him. Hiranyakashipu got even more enraged. Where is that God? You are telling me God Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. Yastvaya manda bhagyokta madanyo jagadishwaraha kwaso. I am the God of the universe. But you are repeatedly saying Narayana, Narayana. Where is he? Prahlada said, Sarvatra Saha, he is everywhere. Where he is not existing. No, there is no place that God is not here. He is everywhere. Okay. Yadi stambhe kasmat stambhena drishyate. Hiranyakashipu asks, if so, is your Narayana present in the pillar of my palace? You see this pillar in my palace? It was built by me. Now you tell me, is your Narayana present in this pillar? I am going to bombard the pillar and break it open. If your Narayana does not come from this pillar, I will chop off your head. Hiranyakashipu told Prahlada, I will bombard this pillar, break it open. If your Narayana is present everywhere, he should come out of this pillar. If he does not come out, I will chop off your head. Prahlada said, I am having darshan of my Bhagavan in this pillar. Not that my Bhagavan is present or will be present, he could present. No, no. See the faith of Prahlada. I see my Lord Sriman Narayana, in this pillar, Hiranyakashipu got angry. Okay, now it is do or die. I will break the pillar open. If Narayana comes, let him come. Otherwise, I will cut off your head with my sword. Hiranyakashipu bangs on the pillar. Soham vikattamanasya sharahkayat viramite gopayeta haristwadya yaste sharanamipsitam evam duruktair muhurardayan rusha sutam maha bhagavatam mahasuraha khadgam prakrikya utpatito varasanat stambham tathada atibalaha swamushtina. With his fist, Hiranyakashipu bombarded that pillar. A huge sound resonated. Hiranyakashipu himself was shocked. Does my blow has that much power? Because the sound was so much that in Satyalokam, Brahma got an earthquake in Satyalokam and fell off from his lotus seat. That kind of a sound emanated which resonated on all the 14 worlds. Tadaiva tasmin nidanoti bhishanaha babuva yenanda katahamasputatu yam vai swadhishnyopa gatam tu ajadayaha shutva swadhamatyayam angamenire. That sound resonated on all the 14 worlds as Hiranyakashipu banged on the pillar with his fist. Boo khandam varanantam paravaratam tampatam porudampam dim 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 pam dhagamapi dhagamaihi champa champaischa champaihi tulyas tulyas tulya dhuma dhuma dhumakaihi kunkumankai kumankaihi yetatte purnayuktam maharaha karah patumam narasimha. And the pillar just opens. Our mental screen also opens now. The pillar opens. Bhagavan has decided to fulfill the wish of his devotee. If a devotee says something, Bhagavan will ensure that the words of his devotees come true. Satyam vidhatum nijabhritya bhashitam. If a devotee utters a word, it is the duty of Bhagavan to make it come true. Satyam vidhatum nijabhritya bhashitam vyaptim cha bhuteshu akileshu chatmanaha adrishyatatyadbhuta roopam udvahan stambhe sabhayam na mrigam na manusham. The pillar is opening. The pillar is opening. The gap is widening. Pillar is opening. The gap is widening. Now we are able to vaguely see a form within that pillar. We are able to deduce that below the neck it is a human form. Above the neck, it has manes. Sata, pidari we say. It has manes. It is the form of a lion. Lion above neck. Man below neck. It is the most handsome incarnation of Bhagavan. Parashara Bhattar, the great Acharya said, Itikila sitakshira nyayena sangamitangakam. A father gave his son plain milk without sugar. The son tasted and told his father, Father, this is not sweet. Then the father gave him plain sugar without milk. Son tasted and said, no, this is also not fair. Then the father gave him milk mixed with sugar. The child drank it and he told his father, Father, I love milk mixed with sugar. Don't give me plain milk. Don't give me plain sugar. I need milk with sugar. Similarly, Bhagavan took many animal incarnations. They are plain milk without sugar. Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, plain milk without sugar. He took human incarnations. They are plain sugar without milk. Rama, Krishna, Vamana, plain sugar without milk. But one incarnation, it has both milk, both sugar mixed together. Milk and sugar mixed together. Milk is animal form, lion. Sugar is human form below the neck. That is none other than Narasimha Avataram. If a child drinks milk mixed with sugar, it will not prefer plain milk or plain sugar. If a devotee gets attracted to this Narasimha, he won't go to animal incarnations. He won't go to human incarnations. He will go to this animal, human, combined incarnation. Now the pillar widens. It opens. Now the Lord comes out. How was he? Shukha Brahmam describes. Just open your mental screen and meditate on Narasimha. Mimam samanasya samuttitogrataha nrisimha rupastadalam bayanakam. A terrific lion human form of the Lord emerged from the pillar. Pratapta chamikara chandalochanam. His eyes were brimming with anger. His eyes were reddish like molten gold. Spurat sata kesara jrimbitananam. His glowing manes were waving in the air, extending till the sky. Eyes reddish like molten gold, manes waving and spreading all over the skies. Karala damstram. He had terrific canine teeth on both sides. Karavala chanchalakshuranta jihvam. His tongue was moving like a sword. Brukuti mukolbanam. He had curved eyebrows. Stabdordhvakarnam. He had upward ears. Lion's ears will be facing upwards. Upward ears. Girikandaradbhuta Vyatasyanasam. His nostrils were like caves in mountains. Hanubheda Bhishanam. His jaw was split into two parts by a terrific nerve. Just imagine this form with eyes reddish like molten gold, glowing manes waving and extending into the sky, terrific canines on either sides, sharp tongue like a sword, curved eyebrows, upward ears, cave-like nose, and a jaw split into two by a nerve in between. Divis Prishatkayam. His body was touching the sky. Not mere 20 feet, 40 feet, 80 feet. No, his body was touching the sky. A mammoth form. Adirga Pivara Griva. He had a stout and short neck. Uru Vakshastalam. He had a broad chest. Alpamadhyamam, slender waist, Chandramshu Gauraihi, Churitam Tanuruhaihi. He had body hairs which were shining like moonlight. Body hairs were shining like moonlight. Vishwak Bhujani Kashatam. He had hundreds of hands. Not 4, not 8, not 16, hundreds of hands. Nakayudam, his nails were his weapons. Because Hiranyakashipu had got boon. He should not be killed by any weapon. No weapon, nail. Nakayudam, his nails were his weapons. So the Lord comes out now. Mimamsa manasya samuttito grataha nrisimha rupastadalam bhayanakam pratapta chami kara chandalochanam spuratsata kaisara jrimbitananam karaladamstram Karavala Chanchala Kshuranta Jikvam, Brukuti Mukolbanam, Sabdurdvakarnam, Girikandaradbhuta Vyatasyanasam, Hanubheda Bhishanam, Divis Prishatkaya, Madirgapi, Varagrivoru, Vakshastalam, Alpamadyamam, Chandramshu Gaurehi, Churitam Tanuruhehi, Vishwak Bhujani, Kashatam Nakayudam, having his nails as his weapons, with hundreds of hands, slender waist, body hairs shining like moonlight, broad chest, short stout neck, with his body mammoth form touching the sky, jaw split into two by a nerve, with his nose appearing like caves, curved eyebrows, upward ears, sharp tongue like a sword, terrific canines on both sides, glowing manes extending into the sky, eyes red like molten gold. The form of Narasimha emerged from the pillar. Prahlada joined his hands together and he was worshipping his Lord. At the same time, Lord Narasimha caught hold of Hiranyakashipu, immediately took him to the doorstep. Dwaryurum apatya dadara lilaya nakairyatahim garudo mahavisham. Just like Garuda catches hold of a snake, Lord Narasimha caught hold of Hiranyakashipu. Now, just look at all his boons. He should not be killed by man or animal. Now he is Narasimha. Nara means human. Simha means lion, animal. So neither human nor animal. Okay, caught hold of Hiranyakashipu. Took him to his doorstep because he has asked boon. I should not die either inside the house or outside the house. Took him to the doorstep. Placed him on his lap because I should not die either on the earth or in the sky. So placed him on his lap. It was dusk time. The same dusk time, evening time. Pradosha Kalam. Why? I should not die either during daytime or night time. Dusk is neither day nor night. So at the time of dusk, tore open his body with his nails because he said, I should not get death either through living thing or non-living thing. Take the case of our nails. If we cut our nails, nails will grow again. So we can call nails as living thing as well. At the same time, even if we cut our nails, we don't feel any pain. So they can be called non-living as well. Since it grows, it is living. Since it does not have pain while cutting, it is non-living. So nail is neither living nor non-living. See how Narasimha has connected all the opposites. He has connected human and animal in his form. He has connected inside of house and outside of house in doorstep. He has connected earth and sky on his lap. He has connected day and night at dusk. He has connected living thing and non-living thing in his nails. Not only that, he has connected compassion and anger at the same time. Because outwardly we think that Narasimha placed Hiranyakashipu on his lap and tore open his chest and destroyed him and blood was oozing like flood. Yes, but my Pracharya Ashukavi Villur Srinidhi Swami, he sung one stuti on Narasimha called Malola Stavam. In that he says, Dayanidhir Vatsala Yeshanataha Hiranyavakshona Rushavyadarith Dayanidhir Vatsala Yeshanataha Nakesh Chikitsam Punaratatane Doshangstadantar Vagato Nirasyan. Narasimha is a great doctor because for all other bodily ailments we go to various forms of medicine. But for the disease of samsara, for the disease of worldly existence. Allopathy, homeopathy, naturopathy, nothing will help. Venkatachalapathy alone can cure. For the disease of samsaram, we cannot go to allopathy, homeopathy or naturopathy. Sriyapati alone can save us from this disease. That Sriyapati Narayana has taken the form of Narasimha. Now, he wanted to treat the patient called Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu had got malignancy, tumor within him. What is the tumor? Just like cancer cells growing exponentially, his sins were growing exponentially. His sins were the tumor within. Now Narasimha, he wanted to operate on the patient and remove the sins, that's cancer cell sins from him. For that surgery, you need a scalpel knife for a doctor. Narasimha used his own nails as scalpel, put him on his lap and tore open his chest, removed all his sins and cleansed Hiranyakashipu of his disease, that tumor called sins. But Villur Swami says there are two differences. Usually, any doctor will perform surgery on a patient by putting him on an operation table. But this compassionate doctor put that patient on his own lap and treated that patient. Number two, all doctors will wear gloves while treating patients, but out of compassion, Narasimha did not wear gloves. He did not use any other scalpel or knife. He used his own nails directly on his own child Hiranyakashipu and cured him of the cancer called sins, which were growing exponentially like cancer tumor cells. So this is also one form of treatment. And Narasimha destroyed Hiranyakashipu and threw his body away. Not only that, with the Lord's body bathed in blood and fat of Hiranyakashipu, he captured all the other demons associated with Hiranyakashipu and killed them as well. Because if anybody does Bhagavata Apacharam, offense towards devotees, Bhagavan will not leave them. Because there were many demons who tried to kill Prahlada, who just stabbed him with spears. They put him into fire. They pushed him into ocean. There were so many demons. Lord Narasimha destroyed all those demons without anybody remaining. Narasimha destroyed all of them. Now, with that terrific form, the Lord immediately went to the throne of Hiranyakashipu and was seated on the throne. Tata sabhayam upavishta uttame nripasane sambhritateja samvibhum alakshita dvairatamatyamarshana prachanda vaktram na babhaja kaschane. The Lord immediately went to the throne of Hiranyakashipu and was seated on it. Why? The Lord is also going after chair and throne. He also wants some padavi post. No. Narasimha wanted to instate Prahlada as the next emperor. But thus far, that throne had been inhabited by Hiranyakashipu. So it will be full of negative vibrations. So Narasimha, he himself sat first on that throne to absorb all those negative vibrations. Now it will be full of positive divine vibrations of Narasimha. Now he will give this throne to Prahlada so that he will sit on the throne which was adorned by Lord Narasimha himself. That's why the Lord had himself seated on the throne now, but the Devas were afraid to go near Bhagavan. Because he was appearing in a terrific form, seated on the throne, and the lion was roaring. Devas were afraid. Actually, Narasimha is a Karunya Murti. He is a compassionate Lord. Only for demons he is Ugra Murti. He is a terrific form of the Lord. But why should he be angry on Devas? Devas were afraid to go near him. He can be terrific for Asuras. Why for Devas? Narasimha himself will give the answer at 7:40 p.m. Now note the time. At 7:40 p.m. Narasimha will give the answer. Now Devas were afraid to go near him. So Brahma asked Prahlada to go near Narasimha. Prahladam preshayamase Brahma vasthitamantike tata prashamayopehi swapitre kupitam prabhum tateti shanakai rajan maha bhagavatorbhakaha upetya bhuvikayena nanama vidrutanjalihi. With hands joined together in Anjali Mudra, Prahlada went near Narasimha. He fell at the feet of the Lord, performed Namaskaram. Narasimha, with his compassionate look and his tender hands, not terrific hands, tender hands, lifted Prahlada up and caressed his hair with his own hand. Swapada mule patitam tamarbhakam vilokya devah kripaya pariplutaha uttapya chachirshni adadat karambujam kalahi vitrasta diyam krita bhayam. Narasimha looked at Prahlada with his compassionate glances and just made him stand up and caressed his hair with the same hand which tore open the body of Hiranyakashipu. The Lord caressed Prahlada's head that appeared as if the Lord was caressing him with a lotus bud. The same hand, the same nails appeared as lotus bud to Prahlada, knife to Hiranyakashipu. Our acharyas say, lioness, if you take the case of female lioness, it will fight with elephant with rage. At the same time, while fighting with elephant with rage, it will be feeding its lion cub with so much of love and affection. So, maternal affection towards the lion cub, rage and anger towards elephant. Similarly, our Simha, Narasimha displayed rage and anger towards Hiranyakashipu and demons. At the same time, love and paternal affection towards the lion cub called Prahlada. Based on this only, in soap advertisements, they write one idiom: hard on dirt, soft on clothes. Our soap will be hard on dirt, soft on clothes. The same soap, it will be hard only on the dirt in your clothes. For your cloth, it will be very soft. Hard on dirt, soft on clothes. Hard on Hiranyakashipu, soft on Prahlada. As Narasimha caressed the head of Prahlada with his hand, Prahlada attained enlightenment. With that enlightenment, now Prahlada praises Lord Narasimha, which is nothing but Prahlada Stuti of Srimad Bhagavatam, the first verse. Brahmadaya suragana munayotha siddhaha satvaikatana matayo vachasam pravahaihi naradhitum purgunairadhunapi pipruhu kim toshtum arghati same hari rugrajatehe. O Lord, I am born in a lowly race. I am a demon. I am born in a demonic race. How can I praise you? Devas like Brahma, Rishis like Sanaka, they are unable to praise you. This being the case, how can this demon shower praise on you? But I know one thing. True love, devotion, bhakti pleases you. Manye dhana bijana rupa tapashruta ujas teja prabhava balapurusha buddhi yogaha naradhana yahi bhavanti parasya pumsaha bhaktya tutosha bhagavan gajayuthapaya. You are not pleased by wealth. You don't look at a person's caste or creed or birth. You don't look at the external appearance of a person. You do not judge a person by his penance. You do not judge a person by his learning. You do not judge a person by his aura. You do not judge a person by his fame. You do not judge a person based on his bodily strength. You do not differentiate anything based on gender, male or female. You don't differentiate. Buddhi yogaha, not only that. You don't think whether he is intelligent or he is idiot or he is a fool or he is a wise person. You don't look at anything. You are looking at one thing, whether he has true love on God or not. If you have true love and devotion towards God, Bhagavan will definitely bless us. Number 3, he says, people seem to consider that if a person is born as Brahmana, he is higher. If a person is born as Chandala, he is lower. It is not so. Prahlada says, Viprat, Dvishad Gunayutat, Aravindanabha Pada Aravinda Vimukat, Shwapacham Varittam. Even if a person is born as Chandala, if that Chandala is devoted to Bhagavan, he is great. One person may be a Brahmin, he may be a Vedic scholar, but if he is not devoted to Bhagavan, he is much, much lowly than the Chandala who is devoted to Bhagavan. That's what Tondaradi Pudiyalvar says. Amaravor Angamarum, Vedamor Nangum Modi, Tamargalil Talaivaraya Sadi Andanargalelum, Numargali Padiparagil, Nodipodor Alavilange, Avargaldam, Pulayar Polum, Arangama, Nagarulane, Adimayil, Kudimayilla, Ayalsadu Pedimaril, Kudimayil Kadamai Patta Kukaril Peraparelum, Mudinil Tolavum Vaitai, Moigadar அன்பு செய்யும் அடியரை உகத்தி போலும் அரங்கமா நகருளானே மன்யே ததர்ப்பித மனோ வச்சனே ஹிதார்த்த பிராணம் புனாந்தி சகுலம் நது பூரிமானஹா. If a Chandala devotes himself to Bhagavan, develops devotion, engages in bhakti, he purifies his ancestors and successors for 21 generations. He can purify his entire Vamsham. That's the greatness of bhakti. Prahlada says, these devas are afraid of your Narasimha form I am not afraid of this Narasimha form. I am afraid of samsara only. This worldly existence, that terrifies me. But you are granting me abhayam, fearlessness, trastosmyaham, kripana vatsala dussahogre, samsara chakra kradanat, grasatam pranitaha, baddha swakarma birushattama tengri moolam, preetopavarga sharanam hyavasekadanu. So please, Lord, please accept my surrender at your lotus feet and grant me fearlessness from this samsaram. I pray for only one thing. I should always be engaged in satsangam. I should have the association of devotees. Please bless me with satsangam. I should engage with devotees and listen to your glories. Soham priyasya suhridav paradevatayaha leela katastavan nrisimha virincha geetaha anjastitarmi anugrinan guna vipramuktaha durgani te padayugalaya hamsa sangaha. Please bless me with satsang. Now Lord Narasimha opens his mouth for the first time and speaks to Prahlada. Prahlada, my dear child, what boon do you want? Because I have one name called Varadaraja, the giver of boons. So whenever I appear, I have to give some boon. What kind of boon do you want? Prahlada said, please bless me with devotion. Narasimha said, you should ask something which you do not have already. You are already the epitome of devotion and asking me devotion as boon. You have it already, man. Ask something else. Prahlada thought for a while. Oh Lord, please forgive my father. Without knowing your glories, my father has insulted you, insulted your devotees. Please forgive my father. Narasimha laughed, smiled and said, no Prahlada, once he has got a child like you, because of your devotion, your 21 generations, ancestors, successor, all get purified. So I need not treat your father separately. Already your father is cleansed of all his sins. You please ask something for you. Prahlada thought for a while and then asked, Bhagavan, I ask one boon from you. The boon is, I should not ask for any boons hereafter. That is the boon I seek. Hereafter, I should not seek any boon from anybody. This is the boon I want from you. The Lord was so much pleased with him and gave him darshan with Lakshmi seated on his lap as Lakshmi Narasimha. We see Lakshmi seated on the left lap of Narasimha. Have you observed one thing? For all forms of Lord Narayana, Mahalakshmi will be seated on his chest. But for Narasimha, on lap. Because Narasimha is the most handsome form of Lord Srimad Narayana. If Lakshmi sits on his chest, she cannot enjoy the handsome face of Bhagavan. That's why, to have a glimpse of the handsome face of the handsome lion, she is seated on the lap so that she can turn towards him and enjoy the handsome face of her husband. That's why Mahalakshmi is seated on his lap for Narasimha. Now this Alagiya Singam, that handsome lion, Narasimha, as Lakshmi Narasimha blessed Prahlada, he asked him to perform funeral rites for his father. Because Pitru Karyam is always important. Hiranyakashipu may be a good man or bad man, that's different. Perform funeral rite as a son, it's your duty. Prahlada performed the funeral rites for Hiranyakashipu. Now, with the Rishi's blessings, Narasimha himself conducted coronation for Prahlada. You will be the king of all the demons. He was born in Asura clan, demonic clan. You will be the king of all demons. Not only that, you will be the king of all my devotees as well. Now, time is 7:40. Narasimha called Devas, come here. Hereafter, while giving boon to these demons, be careful. Just you should not nod your head. Whatever boon he asks, you will just nod your head. Hiranyakashipu asked so many boons. Brahma nodded all four heads. Tatastu, tatastu, tatastu. That's why I was angry on you. Just because Brahma gave all the boons to Hiranyakashipu without, it is there in Bhagavatam. Narasimha tells Brahma, just because you gave all boons to Hiranyakashipu without any power of discretion, he emerged so powerful. So it is a warning for all devas. Hereafter, be careful while giving boon to anybody. That's why I was angry at you. Okay, leave it. Saying so, the Lord concluded his great avataram of Narasimha, the man-lion form. And Prahlada was coronated as the king of devotees. Now, the benefit of listening to Narasimha Avataram, Shukabrahmam says, Ya etat punyamakyanam Vishnor viryopa brimitam kirtayet shraddhaya shrutva karmapa shair vimuchyate. Whoever chants, listens or thinks of this Narasimha Charitram will get rid of all their sins. Not only that, etadya adi purushasya mrigendra leelam daitendra yuthapavadam prayatah pathetha daityatmajasya cha satam pravarasya punyam shutvanubhavam akuto bayam yeti lokam. Whoever has listened to Prahlada Charitram will be reserved a birth in Vaikuntham right now. That birth, we can use it as we complete this Janmam. Whenever this Janmam is over, that birth is already reserved for us. So whoever listens to Prahlada Charitram will have their birth reserved right now itself in Vaikuntham. Saying so, Shukabrahmam concludes Prahlada Charitram. This carries 5 take-home messages for us. Having listened to Prahlada Charitram, we have 5 take-home messages. 1. Nobody can deceive Bhagavan. Hiranyakashipu got so many kinds of boons, but Bhagavan has some different ways. He can kill you even beyond all those boons. So nobody can deceive Bhagavan. Number 2, caste, creed, country, language never matter in devotion. If you are devoted, whoever you are, Bhagavan will bless you irrespective of your caste, creed, gender, etc. Number 3, association with devotees will develop our devotion. Imagine the case of those demonic children. Just some association with Prahlada made them chant Narayana. For Prahlada himself, association with Narada made him a great devotee. So satsangam always takes us upwards. Number 4, devotion should be cultivated at young age. Young age is the right age for cultivating devotion. Last but not the least, faith is very essential. If we have faith, God will definitely come to our rescue. With this, we move on to the 8th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. We will enjoy Gajendra Moksham and finish the Upanyasam exactly at 8 p.m. 8th canto, 8 p.m. we will conclude. Where are we now? In the southern banks of river Ganga, Shukabrahmam on Acharya Peetam narrating Bhagavatam, Parikshit seated on Darba grass, Rishis gathered around. We are also in that group only with cell phones in silent mode or switch off mode or flight mode. Lord Krishna happily is seated on our lap. You listen to my devotees, Prahlada, Gajendra, everybody. I will also listen along with you. The Lord is very happy now. Now Shukabrahmam narrates Gajendra Moksha Vrittantam to Parikshit, 8th canto, 2nd chapter. Asid Girivaro Rajan Trikuta iti Vishrutaha Kshirodena Avrita Sriman Yojana Yutam Uchritaha. I will give you some vivid description about the place where Gajendra Moksham happened. Please note all these descriptions because the importance of these descriptions will be informed at 7:56 p.m. Another timeline. These descriptions are very, very important. There was an island by name Shweta Dweepam, a white island. It was surrounded by Milky Ocean. There was a mountain in that white island. That mountain was called Trikutam. That Trikutam mountain had 3 peaks, golden peak, silver peak and iron peak. That mountain was 1 lakh miles high. 1 lakh miles high. So Asid Girivaro Rajan Trikuta iti Vishrutaha Kshirodena Avrita Sriman Yojana Yutam Uchritaha. White island surrounded by Milky Ocean. In the middle of White Island, a 3-peaked mountain, 1 lakh miles high, 3 peaks, silver, golden, iron peaks. In that mountain, Sacha Avanijyamanangrihi Samantat Paya Urmibihi Karoti Shyamalam Bhumim Harin Marakatashmabihi. In that mountain, the middle part of the mountain was greenish like emerald green because of the enormous vegetation. The bottom part of the mountain was white, being filled with the foam from Milky Ocean. The foam from Milky Ocean would fall on the bottom of the mountain. So it was white. The middle part was emerald green due to enormous vegetation. There was a valley in that mountain, in that Trikuta mountain with 3 peaks, there was a valley. In that valley, there was a garden. That garden's name was Ritumat. That Ritumat garden belongs to Varuna. Tasya Dronyam Bhagavataha Varunasya Mahatmanaha Udyanam Ritumat Nama Akridam Surayoshitam. There was a garden by name Ritumat belonging to Varuna. Celestial women will often come there to play and relax themselves. That garden had a lot of trees: Mandara, Parijata, Ashoka, Champaka, Chuta, Panasa, mango tree, coconut tree, dates, pomegranate, palm tree, Arjuna tree, Plaksha tree, banyan trees, sandalwood trees, grapes, sugar cane, banana, jujube, gooseberry, all trees were there. Amidst those trees, there was a pond in that Rutumat garden. That pond had a lot of flowers like golden lotus, lily, shatapatra, etc. Swans, chakravakas, cranes, and other birds were playing around that pond. An elephant enters the scene now. You should have started with elephant, right? No, please note at 7:56 p.m. I will tell you. You should note all these scenes first. Now an elephant enters the scene. That elephant was called Gajendra. Indra means chief. Gaja means elephants. It is the chief of all elephants. It is called Gajendra. Tatraikada tad girikananasrayaha karenu bir varanayuta pascharan. Gajendra came surrounded by a lot of female elephants. This male elephant Gajendra comes. Usually you might have heard about Gajendra Moksham in a slightly different way. But here it is Bhagavatam. In whatever way Bhagavatam narrates, true to the text I will explain. Now this Gajendra, male elephant, is surrounded by a lot of female elephants. Vigahya tasmin amritambu nirmalam hemara vindotpala renuvasitam papavunikamam nijapushkarodhritam atmanam adbhisnapayan gataklamaha. It was a hot sunny day. The elephant Gajendra felt very thirsty. Mere drinking of water was not enough to quench its thirst. So the elephant, along with all the female elephants, just plunged into the water, entered into the water to have a cool bath and quench its thirst. The elephant entered into the water. At that time, a crocodile living in that pond caught hold of the elephant's leg. Tam tatra kashchit nripadaiva choditaha graho baliyan charane rushagrahit yadrichayaivam vyasanam gato gajaha yatha balam sotibalo vichakrame. Now a crocodile caught hold of the elephant's one leg. The elephant tried to come out of that crocodile's hold, but the crocodile was too strong that even that elephant could not come out of his hold. It called the other female elephants for help. All those female elephants tried to pull this one Gajendra out of the crocodile's mouth, but even though all the female elephants tried together, they could not bring Gajendra out of the hold of that crocodile. Crocodile was very, very strong. The female elephants tried, but in vain. They all left the place, leaving Gajendra alone. Gajendra, it fought with that crocodile for 1,000 years. It was Krita Yugam, so their lifespan was more. For 1,000 years, this Gajendra fought against that crocodile. Still, it could not come out. Finally, the Gajendra realized, nobody else other than Lord Srimad Narayana can save me from this danger. So finally, the elephant lifted his trunk upwards, worshipping Bhagavan. Because if we want to worship, we will join our hands together. We have two hands. Elephant has only one hand. So it raised his hand, which is its trunk, upwards. This is one form of Anjali by the elephant, and it called out to Narayana. Gajendra Stuti, 8th canto, 3rd chapter. Namo Bhagavate Tasmai Yata Etachchidatmakam Purushaya Adi Bijaya Pareshaya Abhidimahi. Namo Bhagavate. I worship that Bhagavan. Bhagam means six. Bhagavan means one who has six. Which six? 6 attributes. Jnanam, Balam, Viryam, Shakti, Aishwaryam, Tejas. In Vedantic parlance, Jnanam means Bhagavan is all-knowing. Balam, he has the ability to support the entire universe by his mere will. That strength is called Balam. He supports everything by will. Viryam is changelessness. Bhagavan never changes. That is called Viryam in Vedantic connotation. Shakti means his power to connect even the opposites. He has got power to connect opposites. That is Shakti. Aishwaryam, the ability to command, rule and control others. Tejas means to accomplish his wish. He doesn't need the help of anybody else. He himself can accomplish anything. That is Tejas. So all-knowing, Jnanam. Balam, all-supporting. Viryam, unchanging. Shakti, connect opposites. He has got that power to connect opposites. Aishwaryam, he can control anybody. Tejas, he can achieve anything by himself without anybody else's help. Bhagavate, the Bhagavan, one who possesses all these 6 attributes, I worship him. Yata etat chidatmakam, the one who is the source of this universe. Purushaya Adi Bijaya, the root cause. That's why we say the elephant called Adi Moolam. Purushaya Adi Bijaya, Pareshaya Bidimahi, Yasmin Idam, Yataschedam, Yenedam, Ya Idam Swayam, Yosmat Parasmacha Paraha, Tam Prapadye Swayambhuvam. Yasmin Idam. The world finally dissolves into Bhagavan at deluge. Yataschedam. The world comes into existence from him during creation. Yenedam. Only because of Bhagavan, this world is functioning. Ya idam swayam. The entire world is filled with Bhagavan because he is all pervading. So it dissolves into him, comes from him, exists because of him, and everywhere he is inside this universe. That Lord who is greater than Jivatma, much, much greater than insentient matter, I perform Sharanagati to him. Just observe Gajendra's stuti. He did not say Narayana. He did not say Vishnu. He did not say Vasudeva. Without mentioning name, he just mentions the qualities. Whoever possesses these kind of attributes should come and rescue me. So, Namo Namaste Akila Karanaya, Nishkaranaya, Adbhuta Karanaya, Sarvagamamnaya, Maharnavaya, Namopavargaya, Parayanaya. I worship the Lord, who is the sole reason, root cause, creator for all the creations. Who is the cause for everything, who doesn't have a cause for himself, who is the wonderful cause of this universe, who is the receptacle of all Vedas and Agama Shastras, one who grants liberation. I worship that Lord. As Gajendra completed his stuti, Devas got confused. Devas were speaking, is this case ours? Is this case ours? Is this case ours? Because they were all discussing, is this case ours? This is case ours. Narayana said, is this case ours, you are asking? This is case ours, he said. Case ours. I am Kesavar. Is this case ours? No, this is Kesavars. I am Keshava. The elephant had called me. Evam Gajendram Upavarnita Nirvisesham Brahmadayo Vividalinga Bidabhimanaha Naite Yadopasasrupur Nikilatmakatvat Tatra Kilamaramayo Harira Virasit. Narayana said, this is my case, Kesavar's case. I will come. Narayana started from Vaikuntham in Garuda Vahanam. Tan Tatvadartam Upalabhya Jagannivasaha Stotram Nishamya Divijai Sahasamstuvadbihi Chando Mayena Garudena Samuhyamanaha Chakrayudobhyagamadasu Yato Gajendraha. Narayana came in Garuda Vahanam to the banks of the pond where Gajendra was caught by the crocodile. Gajendra saw Lord Sriman Narayana in Garuda Vahanam, another Garuda Seva. Yesterday we saw one Garuda Seva. Today's Garuda Seva, the elephant had darshan of the Lord and said, Narayana Akila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. The elephant worshipped Lord Sriman Narayana. Wait, one question. Shukabrahmam has coined this shlokam beautifully. Jagan Nivasaha, the Lord is everywhere. But he came in Garuda Vahanam right from Vaikuntham with so much speed to rescue the elephant. If God is everywhere, why should he come in Garuda Vahanam running from Vaikuntham? Everything is there in the shlokam itself. Jagan Nivasaha, but he came. Jagan Nivasaha means he is present everywhere in universe. Then why should he come rushing towards the pond in Garuda Vahanam? Why should he strain himself? Also cause strain to his vehicle Garuda. Just imagine, Narayana is present in the tooth of that crocodile or not? Is he present? Yes. If the elephant calls out to him, Bhagavan could have loosened the tooth of that crocodile, loosened the grip and let the elephant go. That's all Gajendra Moksham. Why should Bhagavan come all the way from Vaikuntham for that? He is present within the tooth of that crocodile. He can loosen the grip. He can make the tooth fall down. The elephant can go on its way. Why should Bhagavan come? Because Bhagavan could have saved Gajendra in that way as well. But it will not give much happiness to the devotee Gajendra. Devotee will not be pleased. Only when Bhagavan comes in a hurry. That's why Gajendra Varada is called Hari. Because he came in hurry. He came in such a hurry to save this Gajendra. Only when Bhagavan comes with that kind of a speed, with love towards his devotee, This devotee Gajendra will be pleased to see the love Bhagavan has for him, and Bhagavan wanted to enjoy seeing the happiness of his devotee. Bhagavan wanted to have joy by seeing the joy of Gajendra. Let me give you one example. The same Upanyasam can be listened through YouTube or not. You all know I will anyway upload on YouTube. Not only that, Smt Janaki Ravindran is also uploading on YouTube. Then why are we coming in person? If you listen in YouTube, you may feel happy, but you may not get the feeling of listening live. That's why you are coming live. Not only that, in YouTube also, you may enjoy, you may smile, you may nod your heads, you may clap your hands, but I cannot enjoy that. But if you all come here, you often nod your heads, you often smile, you often clap. Seeing that, Upanyasakar becomes happy. Similarly, if Bhagavan comes live, Gajendra will be happy. Seeing that, Bhagavan will become happy. That's why Bhagavan chose to come in front of him right from Vaikuntha in a hurry in Garuda Vahanam. So Bhagavan came in front of him. He caught hold of the trunk of the elephant and brought both the elephant and the crocodile out of the pond. Tam vikshya piditamajaha sahasavatiriya sagrahamashu sarasah kripayojjahara grahat vipatita mukhat arina gajendram sampashyatam hari ramumuchat uchriyanam. Now the Lord, using his disc, killed the crocodile. He shot his disc at the crocodile. The crocodile's neck was chopped off and the elephant got relieved. That crocodile, pranamya sharasadisham, uttama shlokam avyayam, agayata yashodhama, kirtanya gunasatkatham, sonukampita ishena, parikramya pranamyatam, lokasya pashyato lokam, somagat mukti kilbishaha. That crocodile was actually a Gandharva by name Hu. Now being hit by the Lord Sudarshana Chakram, he got Sapa Vimochanam, got rid of curse, worshipped Bhagavan, and crocodile attained liberation. Hey, what is this Upanyasam? Elephant liberation or crocodile liberation? Crocodile attained liberation first. How? Can you give liberation to a evil crocodile which troubled a devotee? Actually, he was a Gandharva by name Hu. Devala Rishi cursed him to become crocodile. He got Sapa Vimochanam and went to Vaikuntha Moksham. How? Gajendra caught hold of Bhagavan's feet directly. So he will get liberation a little later only. But knowingly or unknowingly, for good or bad, this crocodile caught hold of the feet of a devotee, Gajendra. If you catch hold of the feet of a devotee, you will get moksham immediately. That's why crocodile attained moksham first. Then Bhagavan turned towards Gajendra. Gajendro Bhagavat Sparshat Vimukto Jnana Bandhanat Prapto Bhagavato Rupam Pitavasas Chaturbujaha. Now Bhagavan caressed the elephant Gajendra with his hands. As he caressed, that elephant got rid of its curse. That elephant was a Pandya king by name Indradyumna. He was observing a vow of silence, Mauna Vratam, and doing puja to Narayana. At that time his guru Agastya came. He did not notice. Agastya got angry and gave him curse that you are so arrogant, so you will become an elephant. So he was born as an elephant. Now with Bhagavan's sparsham, divine touch of Bhagavan, he got rid of that curse and attained a form similar to that of Lord himself. He is going to take him to Vaikuntham. So the elephant took a form similar to Lord himself. Now the answer for that description of all those natural scenes. Narayana told that Gajendra, who is also now four-armed with a disc and conch, looking at Gajendra, Bhagavan told him, whoever remembers the pond, the hill, valley, trees, milky ocean, island, and the entire scene along with you and me will get rid of all their sins. So, if you want to meditate on Gajendra Moksham, it is not enough if you think about Gajendra and Bhagavan alone. Bhagavan himself says you should meditate on pond, hill, trees, peaks, island, valley, ocean, everything. And then think about Gajendra caught by crocodile, Bhagavan coming in Garuda Vahanam rescuing Gajendra. If a person thinks of you and me like this, he will get rid of all his sins. In addition to that, Yemam stuvanti anenanga Pratibudhya Nishatyaye Tesham Pranatyaye Chaham Dadami Vimalam Gatim. Whoever chants the Gajendra Stuti, whoever chants Gajendra Stuti will get liberation at the end of this birth. Yathanu Kirtayanti Yatat Shreyas Kama Dvijatayaha Shuchayav Prataruttaya Duswapnadi Upashantaye. Every day while waking up, we have to meditate on Gajendra Moksham. If a person thinks about Gajendra Moksham at dawn immediately after waking up, he will not get bad dreams at night. To avoid bad dreams at night, immediately after waking up in the morning, we have to meditate on Gajendra Moksham and chant. The Lord who rescued Gajendra is called as Hari. He came Hari. So, while waking up in the morning, we should chant Hari, 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 Hari. 7 times we should chant Hari. But only thing is, you inform the person who is lying next to you that one Upanyasakar came and told me that we have to chant loudly in the morning Hari, because it is Bhagavan's Nama. Actually, Hari should be loud. Hari chant should be loud. But better inform the person who is lying beside you, because they may think what Haribari, he is shouting Hari at morning 5:30 a.m. or 5 a.m. or 4:30 a.m. he is shouting Hari. They may get afraid. So it is better to inform. So Bhagavan himself said, if you meditate on Gajendra Moksham while waking up, you will not get any bad dreams. Now, Bhagavan took Gajendra to Vaikuntham. Here you see that crocodile already went. Bhagavan did not give Archiradi Margam for Gajendra. Usually, anybody who goes to Vaikuntham has to go through Archiradi Margam. It has been described by Chandogya Upanishad. Archishoaha Anna Apuryamana Paksham Apuryamana Pakshat Yan Shadudang Yeti Masangstan Masebhya Samvatsaram Samvatsarat Adityam Aditya Chandramasam Chandramaso Vidyutam Tatpurusho Manavaha Sa Enan Brahma Gamayati Yesha Devapato Brahmapataha Yetena Pratibadhyamanaha Imam Manava Mavartam Navartante Navartante. But for some great devotees, Bhagavan cannot bear the separation from them. If they have to travel all along Archiradi Margam, it will cause some delay in their reaching of Vaikuntham. Bhagavan is just yearning to reach them quickly. So Bhagavan will come in front of them and take them to Vaikuntham in his own Garuda Vahanam to avoid the delay of Archiradi Margam. Is there any other example? Periyalvar is there. Vishnu Chitta Periyalvar. For him, the last decade, in the last centum, last decade of Periyalvar, Senni Vongu Tan Tiruvengadamudayai, there the Lord appeared in Garuda Vahanam in front of Periyalvar. Why means the Lord could not bear the separation from Periyalvar till he travels in Archiradi Margam. So he came in Garuda Vahanam. Periyalvar sang Paravayeru Paramapuruda Niyannai Kaikundapin. So he came in Garuda Vahanam to take Periyalvar directly to Vaikuntham. This has been explained by Nadado Rammal in Prapanna Parijatam. Similarly for Gajendra also. You have experienced a lot of curse and 1,000 years of suffering with this crocodile. No, you need not suffer. You need not travel to Archiradi Margam. Just sit on Garuda Vahanam. I will take you to Vaikuntham. This is mentioned in Bhagavatam. Evam vimokshya gajayutapam abjanabaha tenapi parshadagatim gamitena yuktaha gandharva sindha vibudaihi upagiyamana karmadbhutam swabhavanam Garudasanogat. Placing him on Garuda, Lord Narayana took this Gajendra to Vaikuntham. There is a great philosophy behind this Gajendra Moksham. My grand preceptor Ashukavi Villur Srinidhi Swami composed around 4,000 verses on Gajendra Moksham. On Gajendra Moksham alone, Villur Swami composed 4,000 verses. Because every day he will wake up, think of Gajendra Moksham. By God's grace, he is an Ashukavi. One shlokam will flash across his mind, he will write. Every day he will meditate on Gajendra Moksham and write one shlokam in his diary. 4,000 shlokas we were able to find so far. Maybe more shlokams we can find out if we search for other of his diaries. In that he gives one philosophy behind Gajendra Moksham. Manomadiyam matanati khinnam grahena dirghena grihitapadam manogya matanga tayopapannam matanga samrakshaka palayethaha. Our mind is the crocodile. We are all Gajendras. Each Jivatma is the elephant Gajendra. Our mind is the crocodile. Our mind, the crocodile, pulls this Jivatma Gajendra into the pond of worldly existence. The point is worldly existence. We are all pulled by our mind towards mundane material existence. We try our best to get rid of it. We also call other people to help us. But even if somebody helps, we cannot get rid of this mind. Even with our efforts, we cannot get rid of this mind's control. What to do? Just like Gajendra surrendered to Bhagavan, we also surrender to Lord Sriman Narayana. He comes in Garuda Vahanam. He just subdues our mind, just like he subdued the crocodile and takes out the elephant, brings it to the shore. Similarly, Bhagavan takes the Jivatma Gajendra to the shore of Viraja in Vaikuntham. So Bhagavan will take us to the banks of Viraja. This philosophy is embedded within Gajendra Moksham. So if we surrender to Bhagavan, he will save this Jivatma, elephant Gajendra, from the clutches of the crocodile called our mind. So with that prayer, we conclude day 3 of this Bhagavata Sapthaham. Tomorrow, please get ready for celebrations. Tomorrow is day 4. Day 4, Krishna Jananam. So tomorrow is a very, very important day for this Saptaham. We are going to enjoy 3 important charitrams. Another 3. Every day 3. Tomorrow from the 8th canto we have got Vamana Avataram. Then 9th canto Ambarisha Charitram. 10th canto we will start with Sri Krishna Jananam, conclude with Tam Adbhutam Balakam, and final 3 days we will start playing with Lord Krishna. Evametad Bhagavatam Akyanam Bhadramastuvaha Pravyaharata Visrabdam Balam Vishtov Pravardatam Labastesham Jayastesham Kutastesham Parabhavaha Yesham Iddivarashyamo Hridayastho Janardanaha Kaveri Vardhatam Kale Kale Varshato Vasavaha Sriranganatho Jayato Srirangashrisha Vardatam Mangalam Yadavendraya Mahaniya Gunabdage Vasudeva Tanujaya Vasudevaya Mangalam Mangala Shasana Parair Madacharya Purogamaihi Sarvaisha Purvairacharya Satkritaya Astu Mangalam.